welcome to Books to Huda. I'm Sandy, and today I wanted to do a video about all of the series that I still need to finish. And it's quite a pile, let me tell you. So, this is in no particular order. Certainly not in the order which is most likely for me to finish them, because who knows when the mood will strike for me to finish one of these. This, however, is probably going to take a really long time, slash maybe not ever going to happen, but it's Madeleine L'Engle's A Wrinkle in Time series. I read this book in a couple days over last summer, reread it from when I was a kid, because I read it when I was a young girl and hated it. Second time through I liked it a bit more, but I think it's just a little too far beyond its time for me now. I just thought of another one! I do want to finish C.S. Lewis's, one with all the books in it. What is it even called? You know, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe thing. Anyway, okay, so, next, A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. This is the third one, Storm of Swords. I've finished the first two. I'm certainly not planning on jumping into this anytime soon, but I think I would like to read this one simply because it's all, like, this is the one with all the Rob in it. I like Rob quite a bit. Also Brienne. I love her. So maybe someday. Speaking of another series that I'm not sure I'll ever get to, but I own, as you know, quite a few of the books. It's the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. I've read the first 4 or 5 probably, and then I'm going to insert a clip now showing you the rest of the ones that I have. I really enjoyed the beginning of this series. I love Richard and Kaylin and Zed, and I've talked about my love for the TV show quite already. But there are so many books, and they're all so long. But I'm certain I would like to read this one again because this is a fantastic book. So a series that I'm sure I will finish probably this year is the Divergent series. I don't have the 4 book, which is sad because I love 4 quite a bit. But yeah, I have Allegiant. I just haven't read it. Probably because homework got in the way, but I definitely will read this, even though I know the major spoiler. Next is one that I stopped myself definitely because of homework. It's the Vampire Academy series. I'm in the middle of the 4th book, which is a very bad place to be if you're a Dimitri fan like I am. Oh, I know I'm 80 pages away from getting back to Dimitri, and it's rough. I know that I need a good chunk of time to get through these, like maybe a solid week of nothing getting in my way. So maybe I'll take these with me when we go to Boston. That would be fun. Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, that's not when nothing is going on, but I could read them in the car on the way there. Oh, but that would make me really unfun to be around. Like, I get really intense with these books. I don't know. We'll think about that. This may not even count as a series, but I'm going to count it. It's the sequel to Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I really enjoyed that I really enjoyed half of it. I did not really enjoy all of the like, I'm going to go to another culture and go listen to him with the mom. But this book is more of a love story, which I like, and I got decently into it in the one night that I did start reading it. So I really enjoy her writing style, and I would like to finish this up. Next, I want to finish The Dream Thieves and continue on with the Raven Boys series slowly. It's not a series that I need to, like, finish right away, but I love the quirkiness of it. I don't care about Blue all that much, but I love Ronan. Also, not a surprise considering if you've been watching a couple videos lately, I want to finish the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, which is surprising considering how much I hated the book when I originally read the first one, but it's really growing on me, and I'm excited to read Queen of Shadows when it does come out, even though I'm still reading Airfire right now. This is one that has been on my shelf for a very long time, and my journey with this series has been very slow but very fast in spurts. And it's the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. I read the first one when I was working in retail, and I would take it with me and read it on breaks. That's why it's kind of beat up. I love the action, and my favorite part of the series that I've read so far is definitely when Lisbeth goes to IKEA and decorates her new apartment in the second book because I love IKEA so much. And then I'm sad that, like, I bought these two new, and I think I bought, well, this one I got used at Savers, and they don't all match, but it's okay, I guess. Also, the paperback version of this one is, like, this big. So it's kind of nice that I have the, I really like how shiny this is and everything. So, yeah, I'm not very far in the first book at all. Ooh, I have my original bookmark. Let's see. I think it says when I finished books on it. Yeah, I finished The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo on July 26th of 2011, and I'd been reading it for like 2 years at that point, so this tells you how long I've been doing that. I finished The Girl Who Played with Fire on December 9th of 2012. I know that was in his apartment. Yeah, so... And then this one, you know, I started immediately, and it's happened with the other two. I got into, like, I would really get into them towards the end of the book, and then as soon as I started the new one, it would be slow, and I'd be like, I'll read something else for now, until I'm back into the mood. So, someday, I will finish this for sure, and I'm sure it will be a whirlwind, because every time I get into the mood to read these books, they just zoom past me. Or I zoom through them. Something along that line. A book series that I'm surprised I haven't finished, considering how much I loved Orcs and Crake. I was rereading this last summer and didn't get very far because I got grossed out by the Pagoons. I love Orcs and Crake. So good. If you've played Final Fantasy VII, read this book and let's talk about that! Okay, so I need to read its two sequels, which make up the Mad Adam trilogy, which is The Year of the Flood and Mad Adam, which I don't own, but these are some of my favorite paperbacks. They're so beautiful, like, and they just fit together, and it's perfect. I took this one with me to London, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, two series that I need to finish are the ones behind me. Yes, that's right, I have not finished the Mortal Instruments series, mostly because I don't want my heart to be ripped out and shredded into a million pieces. I finished City of Lost Souls earlier this year, and I didn't, like, go back and reread it from the beginning because, why? I just read, like, the first couple the previous chapters, and that caught me up to where I was. And then I read about, yeah, I'm on page, like, 320, I think, in City of Heavenly Fire, but I didn't want it to end. I didn't. So I'm thinking because I wasn't having as many emotions as I was expecting to, considering the way that this series hit me. I'm touching the right one, right? No, this one. The Clockwork series, the Infernal Devices, rather. And so, with the TV show coming out next year, I'm thinking that I'm going to save this book until right before the series comes out, and I'm going to read them from start to finish. It only took me 2 weeks to go through, you know, these, so I will probably start about a month before the TV show, comes out, and then just go from there. And finish it, and cry a lot, I'm sure. And, oh, right, the series that I never shut up about, Outlander. I've read Outlander, I'm in the process of reading Dragonfly and Amber, and I have Voyager. I still need to get Drums of Autumn, and then I have the Fiery Cross, and then I need the ones that are after that, and I'm not sure I'm going to bother reading the Lord John novels, because most people say they're okay. Maybe I'll read the one with Jamie in it. I know there's one with Jamie in it. Maybe I'll read that one. And the last series that I'm going to mention today is the Lost Chronicles Dragonlance series. This takes place in between Legends and Chronicles, if I'm not mistaken. That's what those are called? Yes? Yes. Finished this one this year, and I would like to read these soon-ish, but I don't want to force myself, and I wish I could just skip this book and get right to this one, because it has Raceland on the cover, and I know that that means it's probably all about him. Checking my list. Oh, and even though this can't really count because it hasn't come out yet, I cannot wait to read the rest of the Darker Shade of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. I fell so in love with that book, and in fact, here's a little clip of me talking about it as I was reading it, because I haven't used this footage yet, and I don't really see a time where I'm going to get to use it, so let's just throw that in now. This book is amazing! Like, I've been reading it while listening to really epic classical music, and it's just going really well, and I love Kellen, I love Holland, and I love Leela, and I don't really know what else to say, except go read it right now. Okay, so that's all of the series that I need to finish that I own. That's the other part of this. Like, there are series that I don't own that I want to finish, but these are the ones that I own, so these obviously get priority. I just thought of another one. I'm not sure if this actually counts, but a manga series, one of the ones that I have stuck with to finish till the very end is Vampire Knight by Matsuri Hino. I love Kaname. I love him a lot. Where is he? There he is. These books, I love reading them with Muse in the background, and Muse's new album I'm sure would be perfect for the political stuff that's going on with this. So when I have finished being obsessed with everything else that I'm being obsessed with, I want to read like volumes, you know, I would love to start from the beginning and go to the end, but I've kind of done that a few times, so I'd probably start around like book 15 or 13 and just go to the end in one night, which is, it's a really good experience, you know, just Muse and wine and Vampire Knight and, so, anyway, that's the end of this video, and thank you for watching. Books to Huda!